Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, I'm here again. Gotta love me. The year was right around 1992, and I was a student at University of North Texas. I lived off campus and was studying to be a business manager. That was the year Ashley was born, and I was in a custody battle trying to get visitation rights. Now, with that being said, there was a lot of mornings I woke up in a bad mood. And this one particular day was not uncommon for that. I was just in a foul and surly mood. All right, I'll get up and I'll have a cup of coffee. That didn't help. Walked out on the balcony and smoked a cigar. That didn't help. Well, I lived about 2 blocks off of campus, and I started walking toward campus. And the closer I got to school, because I was never a huge fan of school, the worse my mood got. And I decided right about the time I stepped on campus that I was going to get into a good mood. I did not care. I was going to get in a good mood, and I suddenly had a brainstorm. You know what? If I can put somebody else in a good mood, maybe that'll put me in a good mood. It's worth a shot. Had my backpack, had a clipboard in there that I used in one of my classes. Flipped out and pulled out the tablet I had with it. And about this time I was walking across the student common right behind the student union. And this is where a lot of people would go to speak and protest about something or take surveys and polls. So I pull out a pen. I look like the average college student. I got a backpack on. And I start pretending that I'm going to take a poll. Now, about this time, I see this young lady coming close to me. And, well, let's just say the look on her face said she was in kind of the same mood I was. And I said, well, if I can make her have a good day, maybe I'll have a good day. If I can change her mood, maybe it'll change my mood. It's worth a shot. And as she got closer, I said, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me. You have just a minute or so where I can take a quick survey? I'm late for class. Ma'am, honestly, it'll take 30 seconds. I got to get to a class too, right over there. Not even 30 seconds. I just got one question to ask you. Now, it didn't hurt any that this girl was gorgeous, in my opinion. Long, beautiful red hair. Oh, I was always a sucker for a redhead. Oh. Anyway. She goes, fine, make it quick. All right, ma'am, it's just one question only. So I kind of need to judge your reaction, so you got to look at me while I'm doing this. Okay, she was kind of looking down and a little feisty, and she finally looks at me, and man, if looks could kill, I'd have been a dead man right about then. Ma'am, has anybody told you today how gorgeous you are when you smile? I know it sounds like a pickup line, and it wouldn't have hurt me in the least if I picked up on it. But honest to God, all I was trying to do was make somebody's day. And if I made their day, I knew it would make mine. Ma'am, has anybody told you how gorgeous you are when you smile? It was like somebody hit a dimmer switch and just slowly but surely turned up the warmth. That icy facade of hers started to melt, and she got a smile. Oh, it was one of them heartbreaker smiles. You know, one of them little devilish kind of smile that makes a man go weak in the knees. You guys know what I'm talking about, and you girls know what you're doing. She looked at me in this kind of pouty, with a pouty kind of voice. Somebody just did. Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. I'm really glad. Now, you keep that smile on your face because you're a whole lot more beautiful when you do. And I hope I see you around here real soon. I went on to my class, and she started off toward her building. They were kind of across from each other. And as I was getting up to the door, I turned around and looked, and I could see that girl. She was facing me. She took one hand off her wheelchair and waved at me with a smile. Oh my God, I still dream about that smile. Melted my heart. I ran into her later. We would go get coffee and stuff. We stayed friends. I wasn't her type, so I encouraged her to come out of her cocoon and get with her type. That's what college was for. And I even introduced her to a female friend of mine that was her type. But every so often I would have to remind her how pretty she is when she smiled. So long story short, what I'm telling you this for is, give somebody a compliment. You may make their whole day. Every time I go to the store, every time I go to the Walmart, if somebody has a nice shirt I like, I tell them, oh, I got this at Goodwill. Ma'am, I don't care where you got it. I love it. Oh, ma'am, I love the color of your hair. You work that gray, and that haircut does you good justice. Dude, that's a badass watch, man. Where'd you get it? This day and age, we're so critical of each other. We're so critical of ourselves. You make somebody's day, and they're going to pass it on. But I promise you, if you make their day, even if all day nobody says one word to you, the fact that you made somebody's day is always a memory you can go back and remember yourself. And that'll make your day, every day, for the rest of your life. Because it's that one thing. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Catch you on the flip side.